Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, I ain't going anywhere. Just been out. Haven't really got much updates for a while because I've been busy working on my projects. But there is the 3rd gen Camaro. Not touching that right now. I'm still practicing on the transmissions, focusing on that little by little. But also I have to put in some money into buying some parts for these transmissions, so I had to put that on the side, and had some family stuff going on, so that kind of set me back a little bit. But just wanted to show you the progress on the GMC. So here we go. It's still sitting stock. It's got I believe like a 2-inch shackle in the back. I mean, they got me, I believe these are Denali, excuse me, Denali or either Cadillac wheels. Here, those are factory wheels, I believe, or it could be aftermarket. And I got the HD conversion. I haven't bought the HD centerpiece that goes between the grill and the bumper yet. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna order those and the lights. Get the windshield taken care of. I think I'm gonna get the windshield taken care of next. So, but there's the front end. I believe I did make a video on that. I will tie that up because I bolt that on, but it's just mocked up right now. It's mocked up, but it's not moving anywhere. But I do got to get some bolts towards the center where the frame is at. I gotta get those installed, so I'm gonna go ahead and redo that, and then when I do that, I'll show you where I mounted the mat, and then show you the progress and explain to you guys how to do it if you want to do it on do it for yourself. Free advice here and free DIY stuff for you guys as my subscribers. So no hidden stuff around here. I'm gonna give you guys the nitty-gritty, help you out for your own project. This channel basically is to help you guys out. Go get yourself a project, put it together, and be happy with it. We know we all can't afford a $50,000 truck or a $20,000 truck, so sometimes you gotta start from the bottom. And when you're young, that happens a lot to you guys. So I'm older, but I want to help you younger guys that are into cars and trucks, a passion for it, or you want something old and bring it back, or something newer, something slightly newer, that is older truck. Either way you go, help you guys out. So here we go. The best of my knowledge, I'm gonna go ahead and help you guys out, but if I can do it, you guys can do it. That's it right there. Still have to work on the bed, as you can see. It's not welded in yet, so I'm not hiding anything. So as you can see, look, it's kind of, I mean, it's bolted from in here on the inside here, which is right there. But I'm gonna go back and weld that where you guys can see it, how I did it. I did make a video a while back. I think I caught COVID at the time when I was doing that. So right now it has no fender well that bolts from here. You can see that right there, from this part in. So I'm gonna go ahead and I have that from the original white bed. So I saved that, or it was either the maroon bed. I saved the skin for that. So I'm going to tack weld that in here and on the inside so it's sturdy. There's actually a way to save that if you wanted to bring it up, but you would have to, I believe, tack it inside, which would be probably in here somewhere, or either extend it further down. But I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then so you guys can see how it's more sturdy. it'll be solid, just like the other side, like nothing ever happened to it. So I still have some body work I got to do on it, which is here, which is just slight Bondo, because it had, I think, a dent here that was in. Had real minor superficial ones. I popped them out since I had the skin off, and then as well, this was the worst area. I'm gonna go ahead and use a dolly on that a little bit, bring that up just a little bit, that edge, and then put a skin coat of Bondo on there, and then call it good. Primer it, should be good to go. I've seen worse. Okay, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and just use it as a daily and go from there. I'm gonna get me another sticker here, like a banner sticker for my channel. Right now I just have the small one there, which you guys can purchase. I'm gonna build a website so you guys can go ahead and purchase those. I would start purchasing those because those are going to give you either 5% discount on your items that I will be getting. I'm not sure if it's going to be 5% or 10%, but it will give you a discount on your purchase. If you want to purchase a shirt or another decal, maybe a different style, or possibly hats, we'll see. Probably going to go with the t-shirts. Maybe the hats. We'll see which one we'll do first. But yeah, that's how it looks. I want to give you guys an update how it's going, and see the inside if you haven't seen it before in the last video. It's an SLE. It's a 99. It does have the typical rips in the seat. Otherwise, everything's still intact. That panel, kick panel right there, I got to replace that because this latch for the hood is messed up, so I got to fix that. This doesn't have a radio yet. This is all original factory parts that are in here. So I'm having some problems with the door locks, where they're kind of sticking, so I'm not sure. I might have to just go in there and grease them up and see what's holding back. It's probably most likely dirt and grime. It tends to, when I push unlock, it doesn't want to move back and forward. So I can still open it with a key. This is probably the part I got to replace, which is the armrest. I believe that one might, I'm not sure if that switch over there, I think that one falls off as well. So I got to replace these two, the driver and the passenger side, and then I believe this armrest, and it should be good for that. And then I believe what I'm going to do is get new skins and a new pad for the driver's side. I believe the passenger side is pretty good, but new skins and then a new pad for that cushion pad. So yeah, this is how she's looking. It's kind of up in the air. This might be the giveaway. I still haven't decided if I'm going to sell it yet or I'm going to give it away. Still looking for a step side bed. If I can find a step side bed, I'm just going to get rid of this bed and sell it. You can see those dings probably about in that angle right here. You can see them. All right. So, and then on the burnout truck, I've had to put more money into this GMC truck. That it's pretty much taken most of the money that I had. I still have money aside for the tranny, but those transmissions are expensive. I mean, I'm looking roughly about $5 grand, I believe, like $5 to $6 grand for a built transmission. So you see those other YouTubers that have burnout trucks, they're spending some money on those burnout trucks because those transmissions are not cheap. I have to redo the diff still and then get a built drive line. Built drive lines about anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for built drive line, and then this is the stock one. That's the stock one, so we're gonna have to get rid of that one and get a built one because of the power. And this one has the 6.0 in it. And I'm thinking about putting one of these from a 9906 6 lug on this one. Get rid of this one of the 5 lug, or if I can beef up the rear end on this one, then I'll do so. But if not, I'm probably gonna get rid of the whole rear axle. Plus this one, I believe this drum, so I don't really want a drum. And as for the suspension in the front, probably go with 6 lug conversion on the front end on that one. It seems to me that the rims are more easier to find than the 5 lugs. 5 lugs are just outrageously priced, and I've looked on Marketplace and these guys want too much, right? Might as well just get new ones instead of trying to buy someone's used wheels. It's probably cheaper to get replicas for a 5 lug, but I'll go ahead and stick with a 6 lug if I have to. Oh, also it's going to be a burnout truck, so I'm not sure. I might make this one a burnout truck for a while and either sell it or give it away. I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to do first. If this one is faster to get on the road as a burnout truck, then I might run that one for a bit. If not, I'll just use it still as a daily and go ahead and put everything in this one, because I don't like it. It's just sitting there right now, and I really want it to get going. I want to finish off the doors. The doors are the next thing I'm going to be coming up next on a video, so I'll probably go more into detail with that and try to record more. I possibly might take out the dash, so I can either, I've already explained in a couple videos, but I might pull it out and explain to you guys or show you some pictures. I did find some pictures that I had when I first did it, so I might share the pictures with you, give you an idea how I did that conversion for the dash, those that care. If not, I might just record the door panel part and show you how I did the doors and how I'm going to modify it. There's going to be a lot of modifications and fabrication for those doors, and then after that I will still have to do the door panels themselves, like the everything that's inside the doors, the door regulators and everything. Getting that working is one part, and then the next is trying to fit the original door and converting it over, cutting it and fabricating it, fiberglass, all that good stuff to make that look properly done, at least look clean. So that's going to be a progress. Let me see if I can show you guys the Silverado. Silverado's over here, but it is no longer, this one's no longer mine, it's my son's now. So I'm going to show you little bits of it because the license plates are on. So he got some nice wheels on it, and no longer has the decal on the back. Let's see. And then he took care of him and his buddy took care of that hole that was here and that dent that was down there. Took care of all that panel. So the cab panel's done on that. Gonna get ready for I'll just go ahead and edit that part. He's gonna go ahead and just get it ready for paint. But yeah, let's see what else. He changed the lights on it. It's got some new lights on there, LED lights, and changed those lenses on there. As for mine, you guys already know how it looks. So this might be one of your guys's. It's too soon, because if you guys subscribe, the more subscribers you guys share my videos, and the more subscribers that I get, then I can give that away. At this moment, even if I finish the truck, let's say I got it done the way I want it, which my plans are to lower it, get the paint job done to it. I'm gonna get new headlights. The plans are for that, new headlights, front and back, color match, get new lights for this, the fog lights. I'm gonna do a Cali Lean suspension on there, the front and the back. So probably like a 411 drop, possibly what I'm thinking about. With an underbed C notch or either a monster notch, not sure yet. I'm gonna go on that one. Get the interior done, so I'll probably end up redoing the whole interior, either back to factory or I'll get a custom interior, not sure. System, I might just go ahead and do a nice clean system, nothing crazy. Maybe, you know, nice deck, maybe a 10-inch woofer in the center, and probably like all the other speakers, newer ones. Not sure yet how I'm going to do that, but yeah, that's the idea. I'd like to get that done. It's got a clean title. It's got a 5.3 brand new rebuilt transmission, so that's good to go. So right now I'm just going to drive it around and then go from there. I might refreshen it. I'm also thinking about replacing the muffler, get a new muffler system done, possibly some headers, and get the whole mufflers done, get rid of that stock white pipe and redo it, maybe dual, not sure yet. But yeah, there's more to come on the GMC truck. So that might, if I get to that point, that would be the giveaway. And if, oh, and I really want to get a step side bed on there instead of the Fleet. So you guys comment, you let me know. I want to find out how many people, the majority of people, would want either step side or a Fleet. Now if I get a step side, those are really pricey. They're anywhere from like 12 to 15. Some are not even that great condition, so I'm not sure. I'm still looking for a clean one. If I'm going to pay that much, I want a super clean one. I want no problems on it. I see some on Marketplace, they want $1,200 for one that has cracks on it and chips, and it's a headache, you know, and I still got to repaint it. So so we'll see. That's up in the air right now. If I can't find a clean one at a decent price, a clean one I'll pay. Like if it's like super clean and it comes with the bumpers and, you know, everything that needs to come with it, then I'll pay the price. But otherwise, if not, I'm just gonna keep it a Fleet. But I'd like to know so that I can figure out if I would go with a step side. So go ahead and comment on there. Let me know if you would go with the Fleet or step side. I just want to see who wants the Fleet and who wants the step side. See who weighs out the other. Alright guys, I'm not sure when the next video might be. It might be on the OBS. I like to take care of that first. I'm gonna get that windshield done, so that's some more money it's got to get taken care of. As for the tranny, not sure how that's gonna go. I might, that's gonna be a while, another $5 for a transmission. That's ridiculous. That is just crazy. Or I just go ahead and just build my own. So I might go ahead and do that and put the money into rebuilding my own, because pretty much the parts that I want on a transmission, I can go out and buy them myself. I can go out there and buy it myself. So like what I mean is, like, all the upgrades on a performance transmission, I can go ahead and buy that myself and then put it together, because I kind of have an idea how to put all these back together. So I'm not sure if I'll get it done right, but we'll find out. but I pretty much have the idea how everything goes. And what I can see so far, everything is would be how you place everything, your check balls and whatnot for your where you want them on your transmission, and how you put things together and where you want to drill holes at and whatnot. So I'll figure that out later. This is the one out of the 99. If you don't know, that's the one that was originally out of the GMC truck. I wanted to pull it out. It was actually better than the rest of the ones I had. I had an 05 and 03, and the 03 had a broken pump, and then the 05, the cast was broken where the pump was at, where it's bolted at right there, as you can see, and then the clutches were burned out. So that was the 05 one. And then I had an 04, which is this one down here, which the bolts are stuck, so I gotta get another tool to take that out, to finish disassembling everything out of there, because I gotta get that bell housing off. And that's what's stopping me from checking that one. I'll do that later. I already got 3 of them apart. Just go from there. I can pretty much what I got, I can build a nice stock one. Yeah, so let's go from there. It's crazy because, like, if you're gonna go with a pro or performance one, your best bet is just replacing this whole thing. And they have I believe it's a billet one, or it's either a Sunax. Or when you install your clutches, it has a bolt-on piece that goes on top of here. So after you assemble it, everything, and you put all your clutches in here, there's a top portion where you drive in screws. And in most transmission guys, they recommend to replace this part anyways. So yeah, we'll see. And as for the drum, I think that was the drum. And in the sun shell, it's best to replace it anyways too. You want to get like a, I believe it's called a Monster one or something like that. So you want to replace that. Of course, all the clutches, bushings, whatnot. But yeah. So anyways, anything that's gonna help you, to get more out of it, you're gonna have to beef it up. So it's not just the clutches, and then everything else is pretty much stock. Bushings are, like I said, I wasn't gonna hide anything. I just want to shoot me get in here because I got all this stuff in my way. So try and give you an idea what the bushings look like. They're all through the transmission. So like on this pump, see this right here? See that copper piece that's in here on the inside? That's a bushing. It's got to be pressed in. So there's bushings throughout the whole transmission. Like right here, there's a bushing right in here, and if that's not good, you got to replace those. There's one right here on this pump. You can see it. That's right here. It's copper. So those are not good. You have to replace those. There's some you can reuse. If there's nothing wrong with it, you can reuse them. And then the Corvette servo, like this one here, you want to replace this one. This is a stock one. So that you want to replace this piece. What else? There are some other, I believe, the springs or the sprags, believe it's called. which are, let me see, let me grab one. Like these guys here. This is what mostly transmissions fail, because these springs are collapsed. So you want to get a new set of those. They're inexpensive, but if you don't do them, it can cause your transmission to burn up third and fourth gear. So I've been learning a lot more about them, but buying the materials or buying the parts is one thing. So either if they don't have them, you can buy them, and if they have it on stock. If not, then you have to wait and order it. And right now I've been putting my money into trying to save money to buy this transmission for the burnout truck. I just want to show you guys what I'm going through to build this burnout truck. It's not as easy as everyone makes it out to look. There is a lot. Even if you're building a race truck, you need to buy all these items. You got to have the money on hand. And I don't do this. The money that I receive at home does not go into my projects. Whatever I sell, I've turned around, or whatever I flip, turn around and put it into my project. And since right now I have the GMC truck, that's pretty much taking taking majority of the stuff, the money that's coming out of my pocket, and putting it into the truck. So that is the reason why I haven't put anything into the burnout truck yet, because I did the swap, the engine, it was running and moving. It had a stock 4L60 transmission, rebuilt one that was in there, but then I sold that one, which it would only last a while, and I'd probably burn it out. So that's why I want to get a built one. So yeah, anyways guys, this is where I'm at right now. I will be possibly doing some more DIY videos and get back to you guys. But I just want to give you guys an update because it's been a while. I haven't gone anywhere. I just trying to figure things out, and then also too looking into getting merch, and so that's another cost. So I've been learning more about that stuff, so it's gonna take some time. All right guys, please comment, like, and subscribe if you like my videos. Any of you don't, do a guy a favor and just hit that subscribe button, or give me a like, comment. All right, talk to you guys later. Yeah, guys, have a good one. Bye.